And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Left fielder.
Ready now for the Marlins, Carmine Esposito. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Up next from Miami, Emilio Mota. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Manaea has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
There goes the runner. bouncer up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping in now, Juan Centeno. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
In now, Dion Bridges, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Scott Kingery would be next. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto is after it. 1 run is scored. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Second baseman, number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Colin McHugh. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. The 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 3-0. Collin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, thanks. What you're going to see a lot of from Collin McHugh, a lot of breaking balls. At one point, he threw more breaking balls than anybody in the league. So you're going to see a lot of curveballs. You're going to see a lot of sliders. He has a good fastball that's 89 to 92 miles an hour. Has the straight changeup, but he will be exclusively a breaking ball pitcher. He'll throw his curveball and slider any time in account, and you're going to see a lot of breaking balls in this one from Collin McHugh.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he misses again, ball 3. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, center fielder, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And there's 1 down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Trout, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses again, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
That one's in there. 3-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hey! 0-2 the counts of Posey.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's coming off a great month at the plate. In fact, he was named the National League Player of the Month, so he's just about the hottest thing going right now. We'll see if he keeps it up in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is line to left. Esposito is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 2. Now batting, Carmine Esposito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Esposito.
First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The Mets put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Emilio Mota. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one, as this ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke. Brian Anderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Striding in, Brian Anderson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Smoke leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Next for the Mets, Amed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Rosario has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Brinson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Kingery is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Striding in once again, Juan Centeno, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Dion Bridges, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bridges swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Scott Kingery is on deck. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Centeno on at first, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Now the 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So here's the Mets pitcher, Sean Manaea. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Next up from New York, Mike Trout reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Look out. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mota has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Conforto stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Colin McHugh. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Colin McHugh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Carmine Esposito, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Strike two. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Emilio Mota, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-0 pitch. The count now at 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The next 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Robert Gesellman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Lewis Brinson will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 6-2.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Justin Smoke. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 2. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Brinson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Fielder, number 6.
Standing in, Starling Marte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Bridges. And quickly there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Ready now, Brian Dozier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready once again, Juan Centeno. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 8, Juan Centeno.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Coming to the plate now, Dion Bridges. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 4.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order. They lead it 6-2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Anderson is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Whit Merrifield will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Merrifield.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball and a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. And if he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Seth Lugo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
So here now is the pitcher, Colin McHugh. He went down on strikes last time up.
Colin McCrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Carmine Esposito.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Carmine Esposito. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Emilio Mota will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
0-2, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 6-2. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hard on the ground toward short. Bridges is up with it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Brinson, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Justin Smoke will be next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He'll try it again, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another payoff pitch. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Brinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-1 home now to Smoke. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two and 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Juan Centeno. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There is Dozier. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Marlins on top, 7-2. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And the pitch on 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Up around the face. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Posey leads off first with 1 away. This is line to left. Esposito is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 out with a man at first. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Anderson is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Archie Bradley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 25.
Jorge Salinas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Jorge Salinas.
Striding into the box, Dion Bridges. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The Metropolitans came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
JT Riddle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Carmine Esposito.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Marlins Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
66.
So digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jeff McNeil.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Now here's a ball very softly hit to the left side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Into the box, Jorge Salinas. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Conforto. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Mike Trout. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. Devo, home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here's Buster Posey now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Starling Marte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Esposito ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Ben Heller enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder,
here's Starling Marte. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the 9th inning from Citi Field. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 6. Leading off the inning, Emilio Mota, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as they jump ahead by 3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Paul Sewald is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Plawecki is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Here's Justin Smoak now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Juan Centeno. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Marlins 9 and the Mets 6. Francis Martes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now the 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Still even at 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside. This is line to left. Esposito is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Marlins get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Colin McHugh earned his 9th win of the year. Sean Manaea struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Francis Martes hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to